Makes no fucking sense. Mind your business. You're so fucking nosy. But you know what? I'm not surprised by this because black people are some of the most nosiest people on the face of the earth. And you're not going to tell me because I live around them. You're always going around minding somebody fucking bit worrying about who's sleeping with who. Meanwhile, a lot of y'all people that's straight are going around and sleep with all these goddamn people, catching all these fucking diseases, having all these goddamn kids that y'all can't take care of them. They wind up in foster care. They wind up suffering because y'all having all these goddamn kids and you don't want them. And I'm not trying to say everybody straight do it, but most of y'all do. But ain't nobody talking about that. Nobody's talking about that. Everybody got something to say about gay people. Ain't nobody talking about that. Do yourself a fucking favor and just mind your business. You don't like somebody gay, turn your fucking head around and don't look at them. That's why God made you a neck, so you can turn it. That's why God made you can hear that they rotate so you can turn it. Don't look at them. You see somebody dressed like a woman, don't look at them. But that's not you. You don't turn around and not look at them. You keep looking. You the one of the ones that'll keep looking. And I'm sitting up here like, well, if you don't like the way he looking and the fact that he dressed like a woman, why are you still looking at him then? Oh, I'm looking at him to laugh because it's funny. So that's entertainment for you. The fact that somebody is gay and they dress like a woman is entertainment to you. I can think of some other things that would be entertainment. I think one of them would be if you got your fucking ass whooped by one of these guys who just like these women, by women. Because what people like you mistakenly believe is that, oh, well, they dress like women. What they gonna do about it? So I'm disrespecting them, so I'm rude. At the most, what are they gonna do about it because they weak? The ones that dress like women, one of the ones that's gay is weak. They can't do nothing about it. Even if I laugh in their face, what they gonna do about it? Not taking into account, or maybe you forgetting, because all that smoke from them little dicks you smoking and went to your head. What you keep forgetting is, under those clothes, those guys, they still men. They still men. They might dress like women, but they still men. And I would love to see one of them come up out of there and whoop your ass. Now that's entertainment. That's a world star. That should be on YouTube. That's entertainment. And then you sitting up here and then if it ain't bad enough that you want them, now you made a video about gay women. I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, okay? Here you go again about this gay stuff. Tell me, oh, I don't understand that stuff like that. You ain't supposed to understand it, dummy. You a man. You ain't supposed to understand nothing about no gay women. You a fucking man. Don't you understand that? You ain't supposed to understand it. Are you really that stupid? You was not supposed to understand that. That's not for you. That's not your zone. Stay out of it. I don't care about whether you disgusted by it. Now stay the fuck out of it. It ain't got nothing to do with you. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all keep worrying about stuff that don't got nothing to do with you. Worry about stuff that got something to do with you. Sitting around worrying about what gay people and stuff like that. So what's somebody gay? Is that gonna lessen the amount of money on your paycheck? Are you going to pay higher taxes because somebody gay? Are you going to pay higher healthcare premiums? No. So why do you care? It just makes no sense, and it just defies logic that you got time to sit around and worry about gay people. It's just stupid. Go find something else to talk about. Then you gonna bleep these fucking all these goddamn videos and stuff like about all this crap. Who cares? Makes absolutely no sense. Like I said, you needed 25 videos. At first I only thought it was a couple, but 25. Somebody is interested. And if people that watch your videos and your subscribers can't see that, there's something wrong with them too. Because anybody should be able to look at that and say, oh my goodness, 25 videos about the same bullshit. Then y'all want to talk about this goddamn homophobia. How the fuck can you have a phobia or morbid fear of gay people? You won't have a morbid fear about people that's not paying you no mind. That's interesting. At least the people that got a fear of spiders, which is arachnophobia, at least that makes sense. Because I mean, a spider could get on you at any time and bite you. So that makes sense to have fear of spiders, but a fear of homosexuals that's not even paying your fucking ass no mind. That sounds loony to me. You need to go talk to a therapist. That's like you need to go talk to a psychiatrist to me, because something is wrong. They probably gonna laugh your ass out of that goddamn office. Why are you in here? I'm in here because I'm scared of gay people. Huh? Is that so? Did one of them touch you? No. Is one of them trying to hit on you? No. Is any of them making unwanted sexual comments or gestures toward you? No. Then why the fuck are you scared of them then? I never thought of that. Why am I scared of them? Get your fucking ass out of my office and shut the fuck up. You need to you need to do something about that. 25 fucking videos. And then like I said, why does it have to be a reason why somebody's gay? I don't understand that. You all get on there and say somebody have either been raped or molested or something like that. Why does somebody have to be raped or molested in order to be gay? And I understand you didn't say it was for all gay people, but any gay people, period. 60% of the gay people on this planet have never been raped or molested. That's just never happened to them. 60% of the gay people on this planet have never been in situations of domestic violence. 60% of gay women who on this planet have never been in a relationship with a man prior to being in a gay relationship. Because they're gay. Why would they be with a man anyway if they're gay? You know what you gonna say? Well, they probably was bisexual. They was bisexual before they started getting with men. Not after that. They was bisexual the whole time. But somebody stupid like you would sit there and say, oh, well, that's because of this, or that's because of that, or maybe it left a bad taste in their mouth. Really? Left a bad taste in their mouth. Well, that's a lot of relationships then, because it's a lot of bisexual people on this planet. So that's a lot of relationships that went sour. I think you need to check your facts before you get up on here and start talking, because I mean you don't have any hard, solid evidence to be able to back up what you're saying. Especially when you get to the part where you try to throw science and geneticism into this. Where's your evidence? Where's the evidence? Where's your evidence to back up all of the stuff that you're saying? Like I said, you don't study neurology to study the brain. You haven't studied human behavior. You haven't studied human sexual behavior. You haven't studied none of that stuff. So what are you talking about? Where's your evidence to back this stuff up? Go back and get that evidence, and then you come back and we can talk about that. We can debate that. Because so far you haven't produced any type of evidence whatsoever to be able to back up none of this crap that you're saying. And you say, oh, well, I had conversations with people that's homosexual. Just because you had conversations with somebody homosexual don't mean they were smart homosexuals either. They could have been stupid. Just because they homosexual don't mean they smart. And they could be speaking on their own situation. And it could be a small percentage of people like that. A very small percentage of people who was raped or molested or whatever, and that's how they became gay, or they believe they wasn't born that way. Maybe they believe that, but just because they don't believe it don't mean it's fact. You got all the goddamn answers. You tell me why people gay. Tell me why people gay. I ain't never heard no report, no scientists or nothing like that come on TV and said, "Oh, we know why people gay." If they did, it will be such a scientific breakthrough. It will be unreal. And especially if it's on a medical or clinical scale, it will be a massive breakthrough. You'll be sitting there watching your favorite show, and all of a sudden you will see breaking news. Somebody found out the reason why people and how the reason why people got gay, how people gay, and they got hard, solid evidence to support it. You ain't never seen it because it don't exist. It just don't exist. And who cares anyway? Even if somebody did find something like that out, who cares? What is that going to do for whoever found it out? What is that going to do for mankind? What are you going to do? Try to reverse everybody that's gay on this planet? What are you going to find a cure for it? You going to try to diagnose us or something? You going to try to give us some type of medication or some type of therapy that's supposed to get rid of it? Yeah, you let me know on the day that happened. You let me know. You're going to diagnose a lot of people then. Because there's a lot of people on this planet that is. So you're going to do a lot of diagnosing. And at some point, you're going to get exhausted. That's a lot of work. There's billions of people on this planet that is. That's a lot of people. 7 billion of us on here. And I'm willing to bet a third or is gay. Or bisexual. That's a lot of people that you're going to try to diagnose. You let me know when you find something out about that, because I'm confused about all of that you talking about. Come back when you got some evidence to support that. Because I mean, until you do come back with some evidence, with all that fluff that you talking about don't mean anything. It ain't homophobia, it's ignorance. It's ignorance and it's just stupidity. Because, I mean, until you can find some hard evidence to support this type of stuff, that's just, you blowing smoke. Literally and metaphorically speaking, you blowing smoke because you be blowing a lot of it in these videos. And you tell on yourself because that's probably the reason why you saying half the stupid shit that you be saying. Because you probably smoking that bullshit. Put down that bullshit and pick up a book. Go sit in a class. Do something. Talk to more than one homosexual or whoever. Go get the facts before you come up on here trying to spew all this secondhand bullshit. That's all it is, secondhand bullshit. You come on here talking about stuff that you heard somebody else say. That ain't something that you figured out or you had some type of epiphanous thought or something like that. That's something you heard somebody say. That's something you heard another stupid person say. It's just ridiculous. Stop sitting up there calling yourself bullying or whatever the fuck do you think you're doing. Don't nobody want to hear that mess. I'm tired of you monkeys coming out the woodwork saying all this stupid shit about somebody gay this. Man, that's gay. You interested in that gay stuff. You love that gay stuff. Why don't you just admit it? After all, you do got 25 videos dedicated to that stuff. And it's on your channel. It's under your name. That nigga with the tattoos. That bitch with the tattoos. That monkey with the tattoos. Which was the same thing the racist white people probably call you too. I hope somebody do that because then you will know how I feel. We could be in the workplace some goddamn way, and whoever your boss is could be racist. And instead of calling you Robert Perkins, he point his finger and say, yeah, go over there and get that nigga with the tattoos. It look like he'll steal, or look like he'll be lazy, or all the rest of the... He look like he'll just be do something underhanded just because he black. Just because he got tattoos. Just because he got dreadlocks. He just looked the fucking part. If somebody do that stuff to you, then maybe you will know how I feel, because that's the same stuff you do to gay people. You look at them, you laugh, you make comments and stuff like that. But when somebody white do it, and somebody do it and they racist, it's a problem. It's a huge problem. Man, please, get the fuck out of here. Go find something to do.